Guys, it's Tozol from Cranky Gamers UK. I'm about to show you the mad, wild and wacky game that is Stick It to the Man. This gameplay is about the 5th or 6th chapter in. You are a crazy guy that you can see on screen. Beautiful graphics, a kind of paper cardboard effect. And what you're basically seeing here is very early in the game you are trying to get home from work into this to your house, and what happens is he gets knocked out and wakes up with this spaghetti hand growing out of his head. Now, as you can see, basically you're given control of this hand early on, and you are able to pick objects up, as you can see. It's a kind of puzzle RPG, but the clever thing here you'll see with people, you can actually read what they're thinking by holding the left stick down, moving the hand over the brains and pressing the right shoulder button, as which you will hear them basically tell you their thoughts, which is a very big part of the game because it gives away puzzles, and they'll be telling you what kind of items they need. And it's basically a game where you're given all around these platforms. You can also see there on the clip you can use the pin sticks to actually grab and move away. Now, the characters you see on screen that I'm trying to get away from there, they're the only people that are against you and are trying to stop you. This particular chapter I'm in like a kind of mental asylum. I can speak to the other people here, the other patients, and the reason I keep looking at the map, on the map you'll see question marks, and they're the people that I have not either sorted a puzzle out or listened to what they're thinking, and I'm trying to figure out which part goes to which. And I think in this clip you may just get time to see things that I can use. I'm trying different items in my bag, you see, to go into that thought ball, and again later on I do figure this puzzle out, and you will actually see how the game plays. It's a great little game. I mean, there is a feeling later on where most point and click adventures do suffer from, where you've basically got a pocket full of items, and also it's just a case of trial and error. I think I figured this one out, and this is the start of the puzzle. He was asking for a cup of tea, found him 3 items, he made his cup of tea, so you put it in his thought box, and it continues the game on. Now, this obviously is part of the game. You are trying to figure out the puzzles to progress, and I think this clip will, this about 14-minute clip goes where I get stuck again. But now you've seen me pick the tea up. Now I think I remember also in a little while who requires the tea, because it basically is just a sort one puzzle out, go to the other part and do that. It's quite clever, quite intriguing, but in this video clip I do get stuck later on, really stuck. But you can see here, this is the brain reading I was talking about, very important part of the game, because they give clues to what kind of things they're thinking of, or what they're actually wanting to do. And as I say, people down here that I think I'm going to visit to now, these are the people that wanted the tea. And as you will see, that when I finally figure out who wants these, it starts a section in a little minute that then opens the game up again. It took me quite a while to figure this puzzle out, and it's this part here. The security guard's scared to death of ghosts. I've given this rabbit his tea, and you'll see what happens. He walks off into his room. The ghost who the guard is scared of follows the rabbit. He passes out. It lets me now go down into there and walk past, as you will see in a minute, and get a good idea of kind of workings on the game. It really is clever. It's a very nice new IP. Of course it's free on PlayStation Plus this month, which again is criminal if you own any Sony product and have not got PlayStation Plus. You will see now this has took me past the prison gate, or the gate I couldn't get to earlier, and you will see automatic save points. You can also move the scenery. It can be a little bit tricky. You'll see here I actually struggled for a few minutes regarding opening these up, because it can be a little fiddly, but you will see, you pull the scenery off and you'll see behind this car the next stage of the puzzle. I think there's a battery somewhere hidden. You saw me rip that off there. Yeah, this is the battery. He then goes on to say I think it needs charge. I've already figured out that further back in the map, the guy fastened to the electric machine obviously will put the battery in, as you will see in a short while. But this is where I actually get stuck, so you guys are going to see this, I think. But I'll just let the game unfold to where I've got to go, and this is it. They'll put it in there, it charges up, and you quickly remove it again, and back we go. And this is the part, actually, like I say, I do get stuck. I foolishly thought that that battery was going to just go back in that car, I was going to start it up, and away we sailed into the next chapter, because it is chapter based. This is a pretty big map, and we go outside, but I think you also see me the next stage, which was away the other side of the map. They're the automatic save points, by the way, that we're going by. I couldn't find anywhere to put this battery, but as I walk further along, we see a whale. The green tags, by the way, they're fast shortcuts, which I think I do use in a little while, but you see me pull that way, this automatically kicks in a clip from a puzzle earlier, where I think the gardener right at the other end of the grave was dreaming about catching a whale or something like that. But anyway, this is the whale, and this is the point I actually get stuck, so it's annoying, very, very annoying, but I think we've seen enough, guys. You've seen the way the game plays. It's really cool. As I say, I'm stuck after this for the next 5 minutes of just wandering around, and I haven't got past this bit yet. So I think that's a good first look. This is my first use of SHAREfactory, the new editing software on the PS4. I quite like it a lot. It is a bit tricky. I am going to learn, but you also see here as well, just to finish with the brain reading part. But I am completely stuck. So hopefully today I will play this a little bit more and get to finish, because I have been in that chapter quite a while, and I think I must be near the end. So that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the first look at me using SHAREfactory. I might have a play with a few little bits and bobs if you see anything in this video. Obviously I'm in audio commentary at the minute, which is part of the thing. You can add your own audio commentary. You can also add your own music. And then you can save this to your USB stick, which is a new cool thing that the firmware has allowed us. But anyway, hopefully I'll figure this puzzle out. Tune into the show again, guys. If you're anybody watching and listening to this video, I'm the owner and host of crankygamersuk.net, the gaming podcast in the UK. 8 years old now, and still going strong. So we do this kind of stuff, edits, videos, podcasts, all to do with gaming, gadgets, and pretty much anything. So hope you'll come and join us and enjoy the show. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now.